6 weeks ago, my daughter, 4-year-old daughter, and noticed that changed her. She was very sensitive. Someone touched her.
You guys are so mean, guys. I thought myself I was gonna take a break in doing content like this, but you guys are just so mean. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are gonna be reacting to this lady that made a video of how she married a man and then realized that the man daughter her child, and then people are just coming for the woman left and right. Now, as a mother myself, this is so heartbreaking for me to hear. This is why I always tell you, you need to get in your bag. You don't have to be dependent on a man. Now, being a passenger princess is very nice, and you know, all the luxury and everything else. Now, listen to this spinkle lady. Nobody said her advice is bad. She never told you not to do your diligence on the man that you marry. She never said that you should go marry a man after 2 weeks. Now, I will not even say go marry a man after 2 years. You have to know this man, especially if you have a kid that you're going into the marriage with. Now, this story breaks my heart a lot, and the fact that I'm seeing people blaming the woman, I know she's to blame because, you know, we are mothers, and then everything that happened back to our children, it's our fault. But I'm gonna tell you guys are just being so mean, and people are saying that she's exploiting the baby money, and then she asks for this. Her comment section is just horrible, and it can happen to you too. Okay, it can happen to you. Now, I understand that you're not gonna have empathy for her. I in some ways don't also have empathy for her as somebody that promote this type of lifestyle of, you know, being a pillowcase for a man, being a doormat for man. Because when I think of trophy wife, that's what I think of it. I think of a trophy wife as being just sitting on a, putting the man on a pedestal, and you just being like a slave or something like that. Now, I'm not saying don't let your man spoil you. Okay, you have to be with somebody that spoil you, not only in financial aspect, also, you know, psychologically, somebody that have to be your peace. Trophy wife means for me is being a peace, me being his peace. I don't have to worry about things like this. I know people changes, but this is a huge thing that is happening, and it's not easy for her to come on internet to come and say these things. There's only one people that I've seen their video that they're really talking sense in any of these things that I'm seeing. You can say whatever you want to say about her, but when it comes to our children are the future. Our children are they're the reason why we are here. They're the reason why we are struggling, and they're the reason why we are fighting for all these things. So when something bad happens to our kids, trust me and let me tell you, any mother will do what she did. And the fact that she left that marriage and she just didn't stay because being treated as a trophy wife, like she said in so many of her other videos, she gets treated very well. She gets spoiled, she gets, like, you know, every single thing that she needs. If it's some mothers, they will just tell their children to shut up, and then so that they can enjoy their lifestyle, they can enjoy, you know, bringing out this fake content and just, you know, giving people some fake ideas on what a marriage is supposed to look like, right? But she didn't do that. She believed her child, and then she got away, and then she divorced the man. Now people are saying that's not true, she has not done that allegedly, but you don't know that. There's no way that she's going to be so dumb into today's internet and come on internet and just lie like this, because we know you're gonna find out, people are gonna, you know, find out eventually that she did lie or something like that. And I hope the man, you know, have a very deep some hair fire that he is going into. And the fact that I'm seeing people, you know, blaming the woman rather than blaming the man, and that's what worries me about this our today's society, right? Anything that happens, you just go ahead and blame the woman. But then these are two people, two adults to be said, living in a home where a child is being raised, and this is his husband. This is not just his boyfriend. She's married to this man. I don't care whether she just married a man 2 weeks into knowing him. She's still married to him, which means the man promised to, you know, take care of the kids, protect them and provide for them, and this is not protecting. So if you're gonna blame the woman, you have to blame the man also. Don't put all the blame on the woman. Now, another thing that in my side as a mother, I really think she shouldn't have bring this on the internet. Honestly, I'm not victim blaming her, but as a mother, I don't think I would want to publicize something like this on my daughter's behalf. It's not my story. Even though it's my story, technically it's still not my story. It didn't happen to me. I could have come and say, hey, in my first few months of the marriage, I was, I don't want to say that. So you can come and say, this is what I did, this is what happened to me, and this is the things that I didn't expect was gonna happen to me. Then you can just go about your day and not add your daughter's situation into it, because now she's gonna grow up and see almost 2 million people seeing her trauma, and maybe she's not ready to process the trauma very well. I really love the fact that she took all the precautions to get her kids to safety. Some women are not gonna do that. I'm telling you, no matter how you think some women have sense, when it comes to money and the way I'm seeing this trophy wife content just blowing up, some women will not, in her position, will have stayed inside and continue. I saw a comment that really resonated with me, and then she was like, please also check on the boys. Maybe if he could do this to the girls, he also did it to the boys, which I think is a very true thing, because some men, sick men like this, can do any single thing that I don't know how they can even feel, or how their body can even enjoy doing those things. I'm just so heartbreaking for her. But then the reason of the money is something that I just side eye it, because what are you raising the money for? Like, what is the GoFundMe about? GoFundMe to what? To ease the daughter's pain? That's not gonna solve it. You bringing it up is also gonna make her, like, this is YouTube, this is internet, this is gonna stay forever. It doesn't matter even if you delete it. Some people have already screen recorded, some people have already saved it. I'm talking about it, and I'm not gonna delete my video, so your daughter could search it and she will see it. So did you think about that? And then that's why I don't understand where the money is coming from, and the people are also saying that she's exploiting her daughter, all because of money. And with her lifestyle, I don't want to say I don't believe that it could be true, but you don't know what trauma do, and then right now she's gonna start from afresh. So I hope that this money that she's raising is something that she's gonna get her own place. And that's why I always tell you, no matter how much a man is providing for you, you have to get your own bag. Getting your own bag is the best feeling ever. I'm not saying go be an African strong woman. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that have your own thing, meet up in the way, meet up somewhere in the middle, so that anything that happens, you just take your bag and you're out of the house. You don't have to wait for anybody. You don't have to do any GoFundMe. The GoFundMe just come as a plus. I'm not saying she's broke or anything like that, but have your own. You can be a trophy wife and still a lawyer. You can be a trophy wife and still a teacher. You can be a trophy wife and still a content creator. You can be a trophy wife and still having brains in your sense, and then thinking that, okay, I have to think for myself. Anything can happen. I'm not hoping for bad things to happen, but anything can happen. And those mean people out there, if you think this cannot happen to you, it can happen to you, because the most people that they do this thing to our children are the people that are closest to us, our church members, our friends, our family members. That's why I always say in my video that I'm praying to God I stay alive for my kids to grow up, because I don't know what I would do to myself if this thing ever happened. I'm so scared even when I take my kids to school, because I have to let them know, I have to repeat after me. Anything that happens to you, you come home, you tell mommy, okay? Nothing bad is gonna happen to you. You just tell mommy. Like, we have to let our kids, have that freedom of expressing themselves. And I'm so glad the woman just, took care of her baby and then pay attention, because some mothers are too busy, like living that trophy wife lifestyle, too busy being married, worrying about the marriage, worrying about the man, now focusing on the kids that are more important. So I give her the kudos and everything else. And you, those mean people out there, check yourself, okay? Check your backyard. It could be probably more bushier than her own. The only problem that I think people are having is because she's promoting this trophy wife lifestyle, you know, go get your man, get a high class man and all those things. Apart from that, I don't think if it's any other creator that came on and said this happened to me, people are gonna blink an eye or just, you know, have that side eye right now that they are having for her. So just have a little bit of empathy, like I said before, and don't blame her too much. I know she's supposed to be blamed because I mean 2 weeks, come on now, right? I thought on this video because I've been seeing it all over my For You page. I'm telling you, YouTube have been just bombasting it with me and everything. So it's like when I first saw it, I've never seen her content before actually. So when I first saw it, I'm like, nah, I'm not into it, I'm not interested. And then I saw it, I think at 10k views, and then I saw it at 100,000. I'm like, oh, what kind of video is this? And then I saw it later on 1 million. That's when I start watching it, and then I start reading the comment section, and I realized that, oh, this is bad, this is really really bad. Because see things on the internet and it's like, is this for clouds? Like, you don't know. Right now we can't really differentiate the difference between, you know, clout and then the real thing. But I don't think this is something that she'll just make it up because it's about her children and her family. And I really hope she heals. I hope she have peace, and I hope her daughter gets well very soon, and I hope her family is able to recover from all these bad things. And I also hope she learned her lesson. So guys, thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoy it, make sure you give a comment and let me know your thoughts on this video. Do you think she's supposed to be blamed for it? And as always, your opinions are always welcome, but be respectful in the comment section. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.